So for anybody that's interested, those are campers in storage, and where that water is normally is all the way back to that tree line and about 4 or 5 foot down the bank. So the Elkhorn Creek has definitely come up over its flood stage, which is about 12 feet. So it's still got a ways to go to impact us up here, and I don't believe it's going to do anything maybe more than cause us to get our feet wet if we have to come out. The rain has stopped, it's just snowing. So I'll zoom out here, get the big picture. I'm gonna get some more pictures up the road here because I guess we got to do a little detour to get out of here. So stay tuned for more. So this is the back of the camp, and across the way is a driving range that is normally an open flat green. As you can see, I'm going to zoom. The creek is roaring through here, and the creek is very high, and it is backed into the golf course. And as I pull forward here a little bit, you're going to see a bunch of geese that have moved to the high ground on that pile of earth there. The campground is under some upgrades, so there's a lot of dirt. And to be honest, right now, I think that dirt's actually helping us because it's acting as a barricade. I can't, I'm not an expert on hydraulics, but I can't explain it. But here it's breached the bank, and water is pouring in here, but it's being diverted downstream back into the creek instead of directly into the campground. They're putting in new parking pads. They've been working on this for the last 2 winters. They'll do about 10 a season, so hopefully in the next 2 years they'll have this whole place converted. But you can see here how high the creek is. And there's some folks out doing it. I'm going to pause it for a second. We've got water coming across the road. And these are some of the newer sites that were done last year. But again, all things considered, this is minimal. Again, it's still early on, and this is supposed to keep going up until around 1 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll see. So this is the exit from the campground normally, and as you can see, it is well underwater. So they're routing us up this little emergency drive here onto McConnell Road, which is in front of us, and that'll come down and bypass the flooding. But I don't know how much longer this is going to stay open if it keeps rising down here, because at some point where it intersects back down there, it may go underwater. So this is the Lowhead Dam, located directly outside the entrance to the Elkhorn Creek RV Park, and it is also adjacent to the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Station, where they study mollusks in the rivers. Normally this is a very slow flowing creek, but as you can see now, it's pretty riled up. There's some large trees caught up in that hydraulic in there. And this is basically what's causing the flooding in our little neck of the woods, because this water is bottled up right here, and once it clears this, it spills out into the north and south forks of the Elkhorn Creek. It looks very dangerous and very cold and very unpleasant, but that is what we're dealing with today.